Eddie Albert was a true Renaissance man of Hollywood, known for his versatility as an actor, his deep love for nature, and his tireless work as an environmentalist. He lived in the same residence in California for over 50 years. But before we step inside this remarkable home, let's take a moment to celebrate his rise to fame and outstanding achievements. Born on April the 22nd, 1906 in Rock Island, Illinois, Eddie's Midwestern roots influenced his approachable demeanor and charm, which would become staples of his career. Before finding fame, he worked various jobs, including a stint as a circus trapeze artist, a radio announcer, and even a singer in New York clubs. These early experiences helped shape the multifaceted performer he would become. Albert's big break came when he transitioned to Broadway, eventually catching Hollywood's attention in the 1930s. His career spanned more than 6 decades, with standout roles in classics like Roman Holiday, for which he earned an Academy Award nomination, and the 1972 film The Heartbreak Kid. Of course, many remember his iconic role in the television sitcom Green Acres, where his portrayal of Oliver Wendell Douglas endeared him to audiences nationwide. His ability to switch effortlessly between comedic and dramatic roles made him one of the most respected actors of his time. Beyond acting, Eddie was a decorated war veteran, serving in World War II and receiving the Bronze Star for his bravery in rescuing Marines during the Battle of Tarawa. Off-screen, he was also an avid environmentalist, often using his celebrity status to advocate for conservation and sustainable living. His passion for the outdoors and love for gardening were reflected in his home, which served as a sanctuary where he could unwind and connect with nature. Whether he was tending to his garden or relaxing with his family, Eddie's home provides a glimpse into the man behind the fame. Now, let's take a tour of the place Eddie Albert called home. From the serene gardens to the charming interior, this home tells a story of a man who balanced the demands of stardom with a grounded and fulfilling life. Nestled atop a canyon in Pacific Palisades, Eddie Albert's 33,000 square foot estate, now worth over $20 million, is a true testament to California's rich architectural history. Designed in 1933 by the celebrated architect John Byers, the home embodies early California colonial aesthetics. Byers employed traditional adobe construction methods inspired by the region's Hispanic heritage, integrating pitched ceilings, stucco exteriors, and multiple courtyards that seamlessly blend with the surrounding landscape. These timeless elements make the home a stunning example of sustainable design long before it became a trend. During the 50 years Eddie Albert called this estate home, it became a hub of creativity and community. He raised his children within its walls, hosted memorable gatherings for Hollywood's elite and friends like Alvy and Buddy Epsen, and tended to its expansive grounds with the care and precision of someone who deeply valued nature. Even after his passing in 2005, Albert's legacy lives on, reflected in every corner of the home and its vibrant gardens, because the home was purchased by J. Griffith, a renowned landscape designer known for his eclectic and imaginative style. While the property changed hands again in 2018, Griffith had carefully maintained the property's charm, while adding his signature touch up until that time. Walking through the grounds, visitors are greeted by towering aloe vera plants and sculptural hedges, offering a dramatic introduction to the property. Griffith's creative use of found objects and native plants ensures the garden feels like a living extension of the home's history. This is a true nod to Albert, as he was a long-time organic gardener and ecological crusader. His garden often included plants like tulips, strawberries, tomatoes, peach and lemon trees, pansies, trumpet vines, and roses. Inside, the house continues to enchant with its understated luxury. The living room's deep-set fireplace stretches across an entire wall, creating a cozy focal point. Throughout, peg and groove oak floors and exposed wood walls lend warmth to the interiors, while steel frame windows open to lush gardens, eliminating the need for modern heating or cooling systems. The master bedroom boasts a French alabaster fireplace, while the dressing room Honduran mahogany paneling invokes an old-world vibe. Upstairs, 3 ensuite bedrooms connect via a spacious balcony, offering sweeping views of the verdant landscaping. The master suite feels like a time capsule, featuring his and hers Art Deco showers made of glass cubes, a retro marble fireplace, and whimsical 1960s accents like shag pillows. Nearby, a sun-drenched office space with wraparound windows provides the perfect spot to soak in the natural beauty of the courtyards below, a space that Albert would often use to reflect. Today, the home's cantina, a quintessential 1930s feature, is a delightful mix of vintage charm and modern amenities. The low ceilings and plush furnishings create a cozy atmosphere, while the dining room next door is an eclectic masterpiece. A golden ram's head supports a massive polished wood table gifted by Brad Pitt, complemented by a silver tea set and a rusted Coke machine turned bar. Over the years, Griffith respected the historic significance of the Hollywood home and turned it into a museum of sorts full of treasure troves. From a teal urn used in Casablanca to an outdoor table once owned by Frank Sinatra, relics of Tinseltown's golden age were scattered throughout the home. Even the walls paid homage to the past, with a ceiling-high partition featuring Lauren Bacall's image and a drawer upstairs holding a replica of Jackie Onassis's pearl necklace. These artifacts, along with stacks of vintage cigarette cases and pearl inlaid Moroccan furniture, add layers of personality to the home. Unfortunately, there aren't any items from the set of Green Acres or Petticoat Junction. Stepping outside, and you'll find a manicured lawn framed by what initially appears to be wild foliage. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself as a meticulously curated garden that blends seamlessly with the natural environment. A massive heated pool with a flowing water feature anchors the space. Surrounded by fig and clementine trees, Albert was an avid exerciser, and swimming was one of his favourite ways to work out, so there's no doubt he spent a great deal of time in the pool. Nearby, a small barn houses a goat and a miniature horse, adding a whimsical touch to the property that showcased his love of farming. While on the show Green Acres, many didn't realise that Albert was, in fact, a farmer in real life. Now, beyond the pool is a 200-foot lookout offering unobstructed views of the canyon and Santa Monica Mountains. Golden California light pours over the landscape, creating an inspiring and timeless atmosphere unlike any other. Hidden patios with alfresco dining areas and an outdoor kitchen invite guests to unwind, while original brickwork from when Albert lived in the home ties these modern luxuries to its storied past. Eddie Albert's former home is a place where history, nature and design converge, offering an enchanting glimpse into a simpler, more connected way of living. From his emphasis on gardening and landscape to the pool he took morning laps in, it's easy to see why he chose to live here for 50 years. But his passion for nature extended far beyond his own backyard though. He was a staunch advocate for sustainable living and environmental education, founding Eddie Albert's Garden Plot to encourage urban gardening and community involvement. This innovative program aimed to teach people, especially children, about the importance of cultivating their own food and reconnecting with the natural world. Through his advocacy, Albert highlighted how small, localized efforts could have a big impact on improving the environment and promoting healthier lifestyles. His commitment to environmental stewardship made him a beloved figure, not just in Hollywood, but in communities across the nation. Whether speaking at schools, hosting gardening workshops, or appearing in public service announcements, Albert's efforts inspired countless individuals to think green long before sustainability became a global movement. Eddie Albert's Garden Plot stands as a legacy that continues to resonate with those who value the beauty, health, and bounty of nature. And as you can see, what was important to Eddie Albert was not whether people considered him a celebrity, but if the work he was doing was fulfilling. He once told the Sacramento Bee, "It's my growth as a performer rather than success that matters. Do jobs that make me happy. That's my philosophy. You may be a star or a bit player, but you've gotta like it." Now, if you enjoyed this tour of Eddie Albert's home and a look into his remarkable life, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And hit the notification bell so you never miss another journey through the homes and lives of Hollywood's most iconic stars. Thanks for watching.